Hello there, you're watching BPTV News, Bulletin of Bình Phước Radio, Television and Newspaper. You're with me, Bích Thủy, and here are top news of today. National Conference held to popularize Party Resolution. National Forestry Planning announced. Phú Riêng Rubber Company honor outstanding students. Vietinbank branch in Bình Phước promotes reading culture. We begin in Bình Phước Province, where the Bình Phước Provincial Youth Union on October 20 organized the 2024 English Olympic contest, attracting 20 students from high school and colleges across the province.
Contestants participated in 3 segments: multiple choice questions, responses to situational scenarios, and presentations. These segments were designed in a simplified IELTS format, covering general English as well as knowledge of history, culture, and society. In the multiple choice segment, participants answered 10 questions via a Google form link, responded to situational videos, and delivered presentations. The contest serves as a useful platform, creating a learning environment, enhancing English skills, and promoting an English learning movement among students. It is expected to contribute to changing the youngsters' views on learning and using English, thus building a young generation equipped with comprehensive skills for the integration period. The best candidates were selected to represent the province in the national final round.
Phú Riêng Rubber Company Limited held its 15th ceremony to honor outstanding students in 2024. This traditional event has been held annually, coincide with the celebration of company's 46th founding anniversary and the 95th anniversary of the Vietnam Rubber Industry Traditional Day.
The ceremony honors 190 outstanding students among 1,364 awardees for the 2023-2024 academic year. These students represent nearly 7,000 children of the company's staff and workers, with total awards exceeding 480 million Vietnam dong, or more than $19,000. They recorded outstanding performance in learning, as well as cultural and artistic activities, sports, and social initiatives. For many years, the Vietnam Rubber Group and Phú Riêng Rubber Company Limited have prioritized funding for initiatives that encourage learning passion for students. The group also focuses on social security, education, and talent promotion to help the young generation of cadres, civil servants, and employees to stay long-term and contribute to the Vietnamese rubber industry. Through the efforts, the group expects to create a generation of young intellectuals who are willing to make remarkable contributions to the Vietnamese rubber industry in particular and to the country in general.
Vietinbank branch in Bình Phước Province recently collaborated with the Vietnam Reading Culture Organization to organize a ceremony at Dong Xoài High School, donating bookshelves, and spreading the reading culture among local students.
The book donation aims to create a healthy and inspiring learning environment for the younger generation, encouraging students to develop a love for reading and learning through exploration. At the event, Vietinbank donated 2 bookshelves and nearly 200 books to Dong Xoài High School, one of the 17 schools in the province supported by the bank. Building and developing a reading culture has become significant in building culture and developing people. The book donation reflects Vietinbank's commitment to community support while fostering a healthy and creative learning environment for the young generation. It encourages students to read and explore the sources of diversified knowledge from books. During the ceremony, representatives from the Vietnam Reading Culture Organization shared insights on promoting reading culture in schools.
Let's continue our bulletin with the latest activities of Vietnamese leader. More details in the following report.
A national hybrid conference was held on October 20th to disseminate and implement the resolution issued at the 10th session of the 13th Party Central Committee. The event saw the presence of party and state leaders, incumbent and former officials, along with over 1.2 million party members nationwide. The draft political report to be submitted to the 14th National Party Congress, and the draft report reviewing some theoretical and practical issues of the socialist-oriented renewal over the last 40 years in Vietnam, and some other important documents, were presented at the event. Delivering the closing speech, Party General Secretary and State President Thalum said that there are now sufficient conditions and a historic chance to lead the country to a new era. To that end, the recent 10th session of the Party Central Committee reached consensus on the political resolve, strategic breakthroughs, and strategic orientations and solutions with a new mindset and awareness, he added. The top leader expressed his belief that after the conference, every resource will be mobilized, while human and material strength maximized, to continue creating new stepping stones for the country's breakthrough development in the years to come.
Coming up now, we have a report on the activities of Party General Secretary and State President Thalum.
The top leader, who is also Secretary of the Central Military Commission and Chairman of the National Defense and Security Council, handed over promotion decisions to senior public security and military officers during a ceremony in Hanoi on October 20th. Under the decisions, Minister of Public Security, Luong Tam Quang, and Deputy Minister of National Defense, Nguyen Tan Quang, have been promoted from the rank of Senior Lieutenant General to General. Meanwhile, Deputy Chief of the General Staff of the Vietnam People's Army, Lieutenant General Nguyen Doan An, has been promoted to Senior Lieutenant General. Speaking at the ceremony, the top leader asked the newly promoted officers to maintain revolutionary ethics, be absolutely loyal to the party, the fatherland and the people, wholeheartedly serve the fatherland and the people, and well implement President Ho Chi Minh's teachings. General Quang, on behalf of the three promoted officers, expressed gratitude for the special attention of the party, the state, and the people.
National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn hosted the reception in Hanoi on October 20 for President and Chief Justice of the Supreme People's Court of China, Giang Jun.
Welcoming the guests, Chairman Man stressed that the party, state and parliament of Vietnam firmly consider strengthening and developing friendship and cooperation with China, a consistent policy and objective requirement, a strategic choice, and a top priority in the country's foreign policy. Zhang, for his part, emphasized that the two countries' agreement to build the Vietnam-China community with a shared future marks a new step in the development in the bilateral relations, creating many benefits for their people. To promote cooperation between the two Supreme People's Courts, Chairman Man suggested that the two sides continue to increase delegations exchange at all levels, while actively engaging in international and regional forums of which both sides are members.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development has set a target of reaching a stable national forest cover rate of over 40%, focusing on improving forest quality by 2030.
Under the National Forestry Planning Scheme through 2030, the ministry set to reach a stable national forest cover rate of 42 to 43%. It also aims to facilitate the export value of wood and forestry products to reach $25 billion by 2030. The plan focuses on attracting investment in forestry and promoting the reputation of forested areas to help investors see each locality's potential and join in its development. It also seeks to protect wild spaces, including forested and non-forested land designated for forest development and forestry infrastructure projects such as nursery systems, forest product transportation roads, and facilities serving forest protection like guard stations, lookout towers and fire breaks. Ultimately, the plan is expected to contribute to socio-economic development, environmental protection, conservation of natural resources, biodiversity and climate change response.
That's all for today on the news of Bình Phước Radio, television station and newspaper. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.